Hello and welcome to the premiere episode of Stressed Out Music's Artist Unleashed. I'm your host, the Lady LaShaun. Artist Unleashed is a new show created by me, the Lady LaShaun, and our executive producer, DaLa-K. We both felt that the full spectrum of Atlanta's art scene was not being properly represented. And with this show, we hope to do that by showcasing the many forms of art by Atlanta's undiscovered creatives. We will not only feature the most famous forms of urban expression like hip-hop MCs, dancers, and vocalists, we will also give a look into the vast landscape of artistic expression. Our guests today are two of the founding members of Stressed Out Music, our executive producer and the hip-hop producer / MC. Let's welcome DaLa-K and Ragedy. First, I want to welcome you to the premiere episode of Artist Unleashed. Okay?
You're welcome.
All right. First, I want to give the people out there a little opportunity to know who you are and what you do. Okay?
Well, we got a label called Stressed Out Music, urban entertainment, mostly hip-hop artists, we also got R&B artists. By the way, my name is Ragedy, / producer / artist, strictly from Savannah, I would get down and got my dog DaLa-K,
Yeah, man, I'm DaLa-K, of course, executive producer of this show here, R&B artist, hip-hop artist, co-founder Stressed Out, co-engineer, co-producer, so to speak, that bug in your ear, if you will, street promoter, videographer, we're just doing it all, man, keeping this art in the family, man, teach people things to do, man, to express this street love, man, I hear John so like, you can be from anywhere, but you can love anything from anywhere as well. You gotta just be where you're from, so that's what I like. That's what I love about the South, it's a eclectic little mix of things, art, different forms of music, of course, the history of music, struggle, everyone's struggling, so like, it's a lot of expressions of life that, that is out there that's more so than just what you see in the mainstream, so,
right.
You know what I'm saying, like, the society is a visual society, so, it really show what we're talking about when we mean about the stressed out movement, man. It's it's the words, stressed out music, like original way of getting things out, speaking form. The first tongue that was spoke about all was music, So it's like the way that, you gotta get this message across, man, by your medium. It's art.
All right. So how long you been in the business? How long have you been expressing, yourself musically or?
Well, I've been in the game for like 10 years, man, trying to get everything out the ground, and let the world feel where we come from, because, we ain't from where everybody else is from, There's some things that in my city other people never seen before, so we try to bring them what's going on in Savannah, So it's like a whole, people get us confused with New Orleans and say we from New Orleans or something like that, but now we Georgia, it's just a whole other place. We on that swamp, like Savannah, right on that water. So basically, we just trying to get our label out the ground, so get out some good music, and mostly, like I said, we've been in the game, we just trying to get heard and get our stuff on the map to the rap game down, pretty much.
Let me ask you this, as far as like your influence,
yeah.
The South is definitely making a stand right now, but I mean, you say you've been in for 10 years, so
yeah.
10 years ago, like, what was your inspiration?
Well, really, I started off watching Ron DMC, Big Daddy Kane, people like them. But at that time, I was like, we was in poverty and struggling. So we really, a lot of people didn't have time to watch video because they didn't have a TV or they ain't had cable. So at the same time, we listened to the radio. I was a fan of everybody. I ain't gonna lie, back then I ain't knew what a hater was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was a fan of everybody. But once I started realizing different music and what they meaning in their music, I like, I mostly like Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twister, most of those Top Authority, Dayton Family, a lot of people like that, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, they was mostly my influence. NWA, I just, once I learned that I had the skills of, or my vocabulary of versing and spitting and whatever you want to call it, I just, you know, I just became a fan of myself, really, you know what I'm saying? But my brother influenced me to do this music, really, you know. He wasn't really a rap artist or nothing. He just seen something in me and just felt like I could do it, and that's where I am today, you know.
Okay. And DaLa, as far as your influence?
Man, bro, I've just been a student of art, man, my whole life, you know. I mean, I started performing young. Parents were performers, you know, just, man, it's, man, everything from, man, everything from, like, the old Motown sound, you know, like Temptations, or also, I love OJ's, of course, you know. Barry White, man, came up on, I love him, coming up the time, you know, Jodeci, R. Kelly also, you know what I'm saying, grew up on Twister, you know, and Ghetto Boys, you know, and Run DMC, and of course LL Cool J was the first concerts that were coming out city, you know what I'm saying, with the Def Jam tour. And it's like, during that time, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they used to run them, like, one week can be like R&B show, it'd be like a New Edition, something like that. Like at the time, you know what I'm saying, my mom was like, you know what I'm saying, they want to do from Force MDs, you know what I'm saying, at the time. You know, just being backstage as a youngster, man, and watching this performance behind stage, just, I was like, man, this for me, man. You know, this is me, man. So.
Well, I mean, as you know, one of our goals of the show is to inspire, you know, undiscovered creatives here in Atlanta. And if you had some advice for anybody that's out there trying to do their thing, trying to get put on, what type of advice would you give them?
Don't give up, man, you know what I'm saying? You see blessings every day, like a lot of these artists you see, man, they wasn't where they at right now every day before then. You know, they was out there in the hoods like us, in the streets like us, in the suburbs like us too, but at the same time, you know, money changes people's lives, so, you know, once they cut that check, it's like you ain't, you know, you got to know what you're doing now.
That's real talk.
So that's why I say, you know, I tell them, Lord, learn the business before you do anything else, because you can be the hardest rapper, the hardest person, and when it comes to that business, man, you really ain't nothing. So a lot of dudes be like, Raggedy, why you ain't signed yet? You know, because it's crazy out there. Sharks out there looking for a hot rapper that they can put out, make a lot of money. You know, just that's just how I feel about it. You know, make a lot of money off of you, and then you just that person that you just out there with no money. They got rich off for you. Everybody, you know, listen to your music, but you ain't benefiting nothing off.
That's some valuable advice. You know?
Yeah.
That's some valuable advice.
Yeah, so, you know, I just tell them, man, don't give up, man. Go for what you want and learn the business side of it so you can get everything you owe. You know, don't go at nothing. You got to go everything smart with an open mind, an open head, and get ahead. You know.
Okay. And where do you see stressed out music going?
Man, I see stressed out music just expanding over the whole world, no feet, spreading this whole philosophy we have on get the stress out your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the stressed out. You know what I'm saying? That's better living. You know, like bringing that happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like teaching folks that, you know what I'm saying, you can be different and the same. You know what I'm saying? We were made different by the creators, and that's why we are creators, to bring this difference into one, so we can all be union. You know what I'm saying? So, like, learn as much as you can about, like, you say you want to do anything, artistic, anything, period, really. Like my man say, business, so that's what it means, man. Learn about it. You know what I'm saying? And keep people around you that know about it. You know what I'm saying? That's on some positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's trying to show you something and learn from you, not just trying to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your outlook positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you manifest that good for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the business, that's what it is, man. It's all business, you know what I'm saying? It steps to success, period.
I just want to add to that. Nowadays, I see nobody doing anything as far as like trying to be successful. You know, everybody's stuck in the moment. They're like, as long as I'm fine right now, I ain't got to do nothing else. And that's like bull, you know, that's bull to me, man. I'm like,